It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Pass to Flag. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Left side, Ball. Shoots. Miller, no up.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Knipple, no good.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
All right, rookie, we see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that one.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Hornets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Ball. Pass to Knipple. Hits it from three-point range.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Nembhard, the pass to Thompson. The three. Diabate grabs the board.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
And he's still going, but Tim, Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Hallie. Thank you. Out to Miller. Knipple wide open, and he fires. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right wing from deep Washington. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Miller. Lays it up off the glass.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nembhard. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get it again, and another shot. Ball, no good.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And stolen by Miller. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist from Ball. Knipple's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. To the paint. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Here's Flag. No good again that time. Hornets leading by 5. Let's now turn our attention to the sideline for the latest on Miles Bridges. So, Allie, what's the word?
The head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Ball. Dallas, no good that time either. The Hornets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Hornets with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Ball against Washington. Stolen by Washington. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown. And maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
Back to Ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Nembhard against Bridges. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got 5 rebounds tonight. And some changes here for the Hornets. Salon's checked in, and James subbed in for Miller. Here's Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
In the corner, it's Flag. Over James. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Sexton. Pass to Salon. No good from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
At the crossover, Flag. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 6 rebounds in the game. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for Knipple.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Flag. James defending. And it's Flag missing.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
McNeely's checked in for Charlotte. Thompson surveying the floor. Got a piece of it. Outside, Sexton. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Softly drops in the floater. Sexton's got his second basket of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Thompson dishes to Russell. Back to Thompson. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, look, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots I've ever seen. It's really so simple and so quick.
Hornets leading by 11. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Knipple. And talking to Knipple. Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. And just tell us.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined. Something to like about Concanipple is how he thinks the game. Tremendous court awareness for a young player.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Caleb Martin comes in for Washington. Christie subbed in for Thompson. And stolen by Sexton. Ball from long range. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Inside, here's Martin. It's deflected. Ball surveying the defense. He gets it in there. Ball's got 13 points.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Now Christie. Pass to Russell. Back to Christie. Looking to end the run. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hornets?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Najee Marshall's out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Williams. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Christie finds Russell. Now, here's Marshall. He has yet to score. Russell, no luck. Ball against Williams. Back to Ball.
Hey, yo, right here. Dallas foul. Williams.
Charlotte making the switch. McNeely's checked in.
Down on the floor for Charlotte. Number 30.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Diabate. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Diabate's got his first points of the game. Here's Russell. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Williams.
Charlotte foul. Diabate. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell from long range.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And Sexton drops them both. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
The open look here for Sexton. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 18. Down low. It's deflected. Outside, Russell. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. Teardrop shot. Gafford misses. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Christie.
Knipples checked in for McNeil.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Christie against Ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dallas moving it around. Nembhard for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Hornets leading by 15. And here is Ball. 13 points in the game. Outside, Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. But 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Using the size, flag going to work around the rim.
So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Back to you, Kevin.
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass the flag. Now, here's Washington. And the layup's good off the glass. Washington's got 8. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They led the game at one point by 20. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here he goes. And a wide open look for James. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Christie. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ball with it. He's got 13. Shot clock at 5. Knipple, no good.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Pass to Washington. Stolen by Ball. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kristen. Pass the flag. And here's Thompson. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte leading by 14. And it's Miller in the corner. Off target with his 3. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
And you've got to remember, Davis played point guard in high school, so his passing is very well developed.
The Hornets shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. To the inside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 14. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the middle. It's tipped. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
He is an overpowering presence inside. AD playing with so much confidence and force in the paint.
Pass to Knippel. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
Here's Ball. Miller outside. Here's Knippel. Inside. Here's Ball. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Here's Flash. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hornets leading by 10. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Count that bucket.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
The Mavericks shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. To the wing right side. Back to Nembhard. Oh, good on the triple. Nembhard's gone 1 for 5 from the field. 20%. Down low. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Desmond Bane and the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Ball. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Here's Flash. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. Well-rounded, that's the term you saw all over Flag's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development.
Pass to Knippel with the shot. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Mavericks trail by 14. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Thompson with the 3.
I don't think anyone has ever gotten it off quicker than Klay Thompson.
Pass to Knippel. And stolen by Flag. And here we go. Flag heading to the hoop.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Bridges against Washington. Stolen by Washington. Bridges with the steal. Over Thompson. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Taylor half court.
And thank you for joining us as
their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded run.
And next up, a look at the... Thank you for being with us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knippel out there with Bridges. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They led the game at 1 point by 20. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, Spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach, he has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, and Davis sends it back.
And that's what makes AD special, protecting that rim.
Washington, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Knueppel. And the Hornets miss again. Mavericks trail by 5. 5 with it. Bridges covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Thompson dishes to Davis. Nembhard for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Nembhard's got 8 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Hornets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
At the stats for Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Davis sends it back. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And the Hornets miss again. And here are the Mavericks now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
That's what makes Davis such a tough matchup. His ability to put the ball on the floor at his side.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The kick out to ball. And the Hornets miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And it's good for 2. Flagg's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And here's Miller outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Miller's got 5 now.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Dallas.
Pass the flag. Back to Nembhard. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Guarded by Davis. Now Knippel, and Davis sends it back.
And that's what's amazing about Davis. He can block shots coming from anywhere on the floor.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Ball, the bounce pass. Pass to Knippel. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so here's Charlotte. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and it's Sexton in for Miles Bridges.
Diabate. Colin Sexton.
Here's Diabate. The 10-footer. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Knippel, no good. Dallas leading by 7. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
It's obvious that LaMelo Ball loves making trouble for the defense. He loves to go right at guys and attacks without hesitation.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
To the right side. Pass to Knippel. Oh, good with the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Nembhard. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Sexton the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Back to Marshall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point lead. Over in the corner, Marshall. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his third assist on the night.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Charlotte shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Sexton against Christian. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Dallas making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And here we go. And James throws it down.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Mavericks leading by 4. Russell passes to Christie. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Demand with the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here is Russell. To the inside. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
Some urgency from him there. Sure. For the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Mavericks lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's Christie. And it's Gafford into the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. High post, Davis. He's against Green. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavericks.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
James dishes the ball. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
3 points.
Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Christie kicks to Marshall. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
That's just a defensive breakdown. You have to box out Davis.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And here is Ball. With the step back. Here's Sexton. They kick it out to Green. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
To the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Dallas leading by 5. To the middle, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And what a night. They just keep going to Davis.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. The Hornets also with a sub. Knipples checked in for Green. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
And Allie, thanks so much.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sexton. Back to ball. Here's Knippel. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Russell feeling it out a bit from the arc. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness. It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Sexton against Russell. Here's Christie. Excellent D there from Ball.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
James gets the bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges comes in for James. And it's Brandon Miller in for Sexton. Russell finds Christie. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Stolen by Washington. Outside Russell. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 6. Bridges passes the ball. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Miller against Thompson. Ball from long range. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass the flag. Back to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 3. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Flag. Now Washington down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington sets the pick for Flag. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Ball, no good.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Outside, Nembhard. Wide with it. He's against Miller. Wide with it. And he jams it in.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Now Knippel. Outside Bridges. From about 16. Washington rips down the rebound. Dallas leading by 5. Flag. And he banks the layup in.
And the rookie just forcing his way through. Flag with a show of strength.
First personal. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Flag.
Free throw good. Flag. Hornets trail by 8. Ball fired. No good from 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Flag. Shot clock at 6. No good. Charlotte's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Covered by Gaffney. It's good.
You watch Knippel. He has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
Mavericks leading by 5. Nembhard with it. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Hornets trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Nembhard against Ball. Thompson. He's off from 3. And so it's Charlotte with it. 7-point differential. Unloads from 13. Washington rips down the rebound. Flag with it. He's against Bridges. Outside, Nembhard. Washington, a quick pass leads him right to the rack. Stolen by Nembhard. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And it's so surreal.